I've been having dreams about falling in love. It feels so real, but nobody is here when I wake up. Do you know my name?
Wherever you listen throughout the world, it's football time in Tennessee.
The devil's in the detail. I'm a natural born killer.
Here's Tua, stepping back, loads up, looks long, throws, end zone, touchdown! Alabama! Devontae Smith! Touchdown, Alabama!
A natural born. Take this hopeless broke soul off this remote control.
Going to be fielded by Lorenzo Neal at the 25. Reaches it back to Wycheck. He throws it across the field to Dyson.
He's got something. He's got something.
50.
He's got it.
40,
He's got it.
20, 10.
He's got it.
End zone. Touchdown Titans. There are no flags on the field. It's a miracle.
This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour with your host, Drake Collins.
And welcome in to the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake in the WKOM studios. Big Lou Maddox, L Train, and P Money from Cully. P Money from Cully.
P Money from Cully.
P Money from Cully, man.
Straight out of Cully.
Straight out of Cully. Going back to
You need
Cully.
to make T-shirts with that on it.
They had them
Straight-
one day.
Straight out
I
of
feel like I
Cully.
remember that.
Yeah.
Straight out of Cully.
Straight out of Cully, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, you know you guys were out there yesterday at Ridley Park Sportsplex.
Boy, were we ever.
Yeah.
All day.
The festivities began at 9 in the morning. Did the pregame show go off without a hitch? Did you?
No, it did not. It did not go on at all.
Oh, so you just cranked right up with the
game broadcast.
the game broadcast at 10 o'clock.
Yes, correct.
All right, and that was the Columbia.
Actually, they pushed it to 11,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was actually at 11.
Pushed it to 11 o'clock.
which no one told me, so I was there at 8 o'clock.
It was just a little bit of confusion when we all got there yesterday.
But, we ended up on the same page.
So Lady Lions started at 11,
They did.
and they whooped up on the Spring Hill Lady Raiders,
Yep.
21-2.
Bottom of the first inning, it was 12-0.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out Gabby
Yawner.
Bolton. She went yard.
She did.
Yawner. A yawner. So the Columbia Lady Lions were victorious over the Spring Hill Lady Raiders yesterday, 21-2 in the high school version of the Mid-State Classic. And then Columbia State Community College Lady Chargers took on Calhoun
Yep, from Decatur.
from Decatur, Alabama.
The Lady
They
Warhawks.
lost 7-1 to Calhoun out of Decatur, Alabama.
Yeah.
Calhoun Community College.
Yeah, Columbia State won in 18.
And then the premier, big game, big kahunas, number one in the nation, number one in your heart, number one in your program, the Lady Volunteers rolled up in a big old bus. I didn't get to see the bus. Was it all wrapped up in Tennessee stuff, or was it just like a...
I think it was just a really fancy charter bus.
Yeah, I think it was just a regular bus.
Usually they do pull up in a Tennessee wrap charter bus, but I didn't see it this year. I think it was just
maybe
a
it
regular
was
charter bus.
under repair, or there was another team using it. Stuff like that goes on.
Maybe NIL took away from that funding and went towards
the collective.
University of Alabama just got 3 new buses.
Really?
All
Dang.
wrapped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire.
They're
That's fire.
Yeah, they're tough. So, hey, the Lady Vols 9-1 over the Govs of Austin P. Let's go P.
A really good
Came up a
game.
little short against the Lady Vols. Of course, Lady Vols are the number one team in the nation.
It was 1-1 in the top of the 5th inning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah,
Very competitive.
very, very, very competitive game. And
go ahead.
Vols had a big bottom of the 5th, put up 6 runs, made it 7-1. And the run rule is 8 after 5, so they were up by 6 after 5 innings. And then in the bottom of the 6th, there was one on, and they walked it off in the bottom of the they walked it off in the bottom of the 6th with a home run out the center.
Yeah.
2-run shot that ended it, which was a pretty cool way to end the day.
Sure it was. Okay. Mid-State Classic.
Yeah, it was
Another
packed.
good.
It was
Now,
good atmosphere. Yeah.
And what I was thinking, would that loss have counted against the Lady Vols?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been they'd been 23-1,
Yeah.
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 or was it considered an exhibition? Is what I'm saying. Is that
No,
No, it's
that's
definitely real.
That's a
Yeah.
scheduled game
okay?
Yeah.
against a D1 opponent,
Okay, I got you.
a midweek non-conference
Well,
game.
they go to
which
24-0, folks,
They start SEC play this weekend.
undefeated. Lady Vols, congratulations.
Or not start, but they have an SEC series this weekend.
Who in the hell is Adam Adebayo?
Bam
Bam. I don't know who Adam is. Bam.
Oh, I thought you were saying. I thought that was his first name.
Who
I was
is
like, I don't know
Bam?
his first name.
Who the hell is Bam Adebayo?
Hey,
He
Bam
played
Adebayo.
at Kentucky.
I know.
Bam Adebayo.
I just wondered.
He's got a ring. What did he play for? Was it Portland?
No,
No.
he's played at Miami.
No, he's played in Miami the
whole time.
Yeah.
8
Well,
seasons.
he was a big part of that finals run that they
He
had.
was.
Oh, I didn't.
In 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
And
long?
He was a gold
How
medalist.
long was he at Kentucky? A year? Was he a one
He
and
was
done?
on the team with Fox and Monk when they lost to North Carolina.
Okay, but
Yeah.
was he one and done
Yeah,
at
one and-
Kentucky?
yeah, he's one and
Okay, that's probably why he doesn't stick in my brain that long. Other than my ADHD popping up,
He wasn't
But
very good then.
He's an NBA player from the Miami Heat. For the Miami Heat, he moved into second place in the NBA history books last night by scoring 83 points in a single game.
Yeah.
No overtime.
No.
Passing Kobe Bryant for the second most points ever scored in a single NBA game.
According to the NBA rule books.
Yeah.
Trailing only Wilt Chamberlain, who scored 100 points in 1962.
Yeah, whatever.
Video.
And that
or it
was,
didn't happen.
fellas, that was a long time ago. You know why? Because
It's not even on
that
video.
happened before I was born.
Well,
So I know it was a damn long time ago.
Well, the thing is, I mean, and most people know this, but that game is not documented. There's no footage. There's no radio call. There's
Nothing.
There's no video. They just said that he scored 100 points.
Yeah,
So
nobody knows.
whoever's grandma was sitting courtside doing
Yeah,
the
doing
scorebook.
stats. Yeah.
I'm not a believer in that.
I'm not either.
Well, last night in the game where Bam Adebayo scored 83 points, the Miami Heat beat the Washington Wizards in Miami 150 to 129. Probably the over hit.
I would say so.
I would say the over hit in that.
It's the NBA.
He had 83 points. Adebayo did 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 block shots.
Mm-hmm.
Only 15 previous 70-point games, 70-point plus games in NBA history. The last to score 70 was Luka Doncic with Dallas when he was Dallas before the Lakers in 2024.
He had 9 rebounds, you said?
Yeah.
9 rebounds.
He's one off of an 80-point double-double.
He had
Bro.
he had 31. Adebayo last night had 31 points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
He was getting triple
That's-
teamed by the fourth
that
quarter.
was
guys.
smoke.
Triple teamed in an NBA game.
He had 43 points by halftime. His career high was 41 points up until last night. He had 43 at halftime.
He was on a different level.
He was 13 of 24 from the field, including 5 threes, and that's in the first 24 minutes.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
like, that seems low.
yeah.
Just
No,
in
he
the first
broke
half,
he
man.
broke the record for most free throws attempted and most threes.
He
I think.
ended the third quarter with 62 points. Sounds like one.
It's a respectable night.
Yeah. Sounds like me and JV back. in the
Yeah, I
day.
mean, yeah,
That's me on
just,
2K, bro. Me on the video.
just
game.
just another night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Doing your work, putting your work in.
Shots going up.
In the fourth, with the game well in hand, Adebayo drew a foul with about 1:16 left in the game. He went to the free throw line, and that's where he passed Kobe Bryant and got his 82nd and 83rd point. Bryant sat at 81 in second place behind Wilt Chamberlain
Which was his last
at
game,
100.
No. No, that was back in 06.
And
Oh,
Eric
okay. He had 60 something.
Eric
Yeah.
Spolstra,
Yes.
Spolstra,
Yep.
head coach of the Miami Heat, then pulled him out of the game.
I think he should have left him in. Just go for
What's-
90.
I mean, yeah. Why not? Why not? If you're already there,
yeah.
why not just beat the record by 2? Why not?
He said they
I'll blow it out of the water.
asked the head coach about pulling him out, because they were beating up on the Washington.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't
Washington
a game.
Wizards pretty bad.
Yeah.
And supposedly I'm for damn sure leaving him in there.
Yeah.
Quote.
Yeah.
He said that one just kind of snuck up on us, on all of us. He's talking about once it kept going, and he's talking about Adebayo scoring and scoring and scoring. We knew we could possibly be part of something really special, and I didn't want to get in the way of that, so I left him in the game.
Yeah.
Good for Coach Spo.
Should coaches allow their players in blowout situations like that? Should they try to do their best to set the record? I mean, if you're talking about, okay, let's take the NFL for instance. The passing yardage record or rushing yardage record. If you're the Philadelphia Eagles and you're whipping the Tennessee Titans by 30 in the fourth quarter, and you've got Saquon Barkley in the backfield that's 15 yards away from breaking the rushing records, are you leaving Saquon in the game?
If you care about Saquon Barkley, then you do.
Yeah, I mean, 15 yards.
What do you mean if you? What if he gets hurt? What if you leave him in the game? You give him the ball for the last couple of runs to try to get 15 yards. What happens if Saquon gets a knee blown out?
Something
and
like
you're
that.
talking about caring about Saquon Barkley.
Something like that. At that point, and especially in professional sports, you got to leave it up to the professional athlete. That's a grown person to make that decision for himself. This happened.
Well,
Saquon,
any athlete's going to want to stay in the game. Come on, man.
Listen to this.
But you have to be the head coach. You have to be the leader, and you have to have your team and the franchise or whatever in mind, the fans. And you got to say, yeah, man, you had a great game. You've got 4 touchdowns. You're 15 yards away from the NFL record.
Let me just say
we're
this.
up by 30. I couldn't live with myself if you got your knee blown out.
It's very interesting that you bring up that specific example because I think it was 2 years ago when Saquon had 2,000 yards or was close to 2,000 yards. There was a game I think against Washington where he was about to break the single game rushing record. He was like 7 yards away, and Nick Sirianni.
Maybe that's why it stuck in my head. I don't know.
Nick Sirianni came up to him on the bench, and it's like he was mic'd up, and you could hear the conversation. Nick Sirianni asked him, "Do you want to go get this?" Saquon said, "No, you can let."
I'm good.
Whoever
with
it was, the backup.
I'm good.
It was like a rookie. Let the young guy go get some reps.
And maybe that's why I brought up Saquon. I don't know. But I'm just saying.
But yeah,
I mean, and everybody has their own opinion about that, and that's fine. I don't fault the player for trying to get the record. I don't fault the head coach for trying to get the player that record. But I also wouldn't be upset at the coach and. If he pulled him and said, you know what, you've had a great day. I know you're 25 yards away, but, I don't want to be greedy and put you out there. And this game is in hand. There's 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I don't want you, we need you for the playoffs or farther down the road.
But, yeah, just another Tuesday in sports. Ravens back out of the Max Crosby trade. Then Bam Adebayo scores 83 points. Team Italy gets upset. Or Team Italy beats Team USA.
Yeah,
one of
we
the
got
biggest
all
upsets
that
in history. And then the New York Jets trade for Geno Smith. Just a regular Tuesday.
I don't know. Well, weed is legal in the state of New York, so.
Is it?
Yeah. So maybe that's what they've been smoking to bring Geno back. But so anyway, last night, talking about Bam Adebayo's 83-point outburst. He was 20 of 43 from the field, 7 of 22 threes. That's under 30%.
Poor. Yeah.
36 of 45, which was a record from the free throw line. 36 of 45. No, wait a minute. I can't read my writing. He was 36 of 43 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
That 43 free throws is an NBA record.
Correct.
The previous was 28 free throws made. He made 36.
Was the
28-year-old?
Was the attempts the record or the makes, or was
I think
it both?
Both of those were NBA records. The 36 made and the 43 attempted.
Okay.
The previous record was 28 made.
I wonder out of what.
28-year-old Adebayo, he's 6'9", former Kentucky Wildcat, was selected 17th overall by Miami in 2017. 3-time NBA All-Star, 5-time All-Defensive Team. Mm-hmm. Played in the NBA Finals in 20 and 23 for Miami. Gold medalist for the Olympics in 20 and 24. Born in Newark, New Jersey. Went to high school in Pinetown, North Carolina.
Some recruiting there.
At High Point Christian Academy.
Yeah.
McDonald's All-American. What was that?
It is what it is. I'm just saying
and
is what it is.
North Carolina Mr. Basketball. Then ended up going to Kentucky. Some critics called Adebayo's 83 points a clown show. Were you watching it?
I was not watching it, but I saw it on Instagram and where he had 40 at halftime, and I checked ESPN, and when I checked it, he had 69 points, and I followed it on ESPN, and I was like, wow.
Overall, he shot less than 50% from the field, 36% in the second half from the field. He was 20 of 43, I think, for the game. 7 of 22 from beyond the arc. Kobe Bryant, when he scored his 81, was 28 of 46.
Yeah.
So that's well over 50%.
Very efficient.
18 of 20 from the free throw line. He didn't go to the free throw line 43 times is what this guy is saying to get his 81 points.
That's true.
Bryant and Michael Jordan, never attempted more than 27 free throws in one game. Never. Adebayo attempted 43. 16 more.
And made 36 of them?
Yeah.
So
Before last night's 83-point outburst, Adebayo attempted 4.8 free throws per game. Yeah. Last night he attempted – that's under 5, by the way. And I've just let you – and then last night he attempted 43. Some critics have called last night's record-breaking feat the most shameless, disgusting performance in sports history.
These are all Lakers fans, though, by the way.
Yeah, probably.
Miami was fouling Washington while up by 20 to get the ball back.
They were intentionally missing free throws when they got to the line to get the ball back to Bam.
Just imagine, in the NFL, if teams were just allowing opponents to score.
It doesn't happen.
Allowing him to score so they could get the ball back to set some type of rushing record or passing yards record. I mean, that's kind of what was going on last night.
Yeah.
So just something to think about. Pro Soccer Champion League, the two of the world's best clubs face off today in the first leg of their knockout tie. Real Madrid versus Manchester City. PSG will play Chelsea in Paris, and Bayer Leverkusen versus Arsenal today. In the NHL, the Predators won last night 4-2, so they're still sitting in 5th place in the Central Division of the Western Conference. In the NHL also, Alex Ovechkin needs only 2 goals to reach 1,000 career goals. That includes regular season and playoffs. He will only be the second player ever to reach the 1,000 goal mark. Anybody want to take a stab at who the other player is?
The great one.
Yes, absolutely. Number 99, that's Wayne Gretzky. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and talk men's college basketball because they're playing right up the road here, just straight up I-65. Get off on Broadway and you're there, right?
Yes, sir.
Watch all the
Correct.
great SEC play you want. We're going to talk about that on the other side. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Network. We'll be right back.
This is Coach Tredaris Goff from Columbia Central High School football. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Hey, this is Derek Ransom with 10 Pin Alley, voted #1 family entertainment center in Murray County. We offer 32 bowling lanes, giant arcade, laser tag, bumper cars, and a full cafe and bar menu. We also specialize in group events, kids and adult birthday parties, company parties, sports team parties, and holiday parties. We're located at 322 East James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia. Call us today at 931-381-BOWL or visit us at 10pin.com. 10 Pin Alley, it's where the good times roll.
In today's uncertain world, you can never be too careful about your family's financial future. That's why the Parker Group, a part of Baird's Private Wealth Management, is offering a free second opinion on your financial plans. Let us review your current plan, and we will identify any gaps and offer suggestions to improve it. Please call the Parker Group at 931-548-3737. That's 931-548-3737. Robert W. Baird and Company Incorporated does not offer tax or legal advice.
This is Mark Curry at the Trailer Store. We are a local, family-owned business. Every day, I work with my wife, Susie, my mother, Becky, and my son, Justin. We offer a full line of lawnmower trailers, utility trailers, stock trailers, and a full line of trailer parts. We also offer service. Come see us at 1021 New Lewisburg Highway. Call us at 931-381-2795. That's 931-381-2795.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Hi, I'm Kelly Dobson, owner of Caring Hearts Home Healthcare here in Columbia. For over 20 years, we've proudly served our community, locally owned and operated, providing trusted care you can count on. We support seniors, individuals with disabilities, and even short-term care after surgery. From personal care to homemaking and companionship, our team is here to help you or your loved one live safely and comfortably at home. Call Caring Hearts today at 931-381-5470 or stop by in person, 1121 Trotwood Avenue here in Columbia.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley. And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wall Cover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wall covering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
This is Coach Devin Simler from Columbia Central Baseball. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
The Mules are back in town, April 9th to 11th at the Murray County Park. Don't miss the Mule Day Parade, 11 a.m., Saturday, April 11th. Visit muleday.com for a complete schedule of events. The first 100 visitors through the main gate each morning will receive a packet of discounts and special offers from our wonderful sponsors. Brought to you by Hiller Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. Happy you'll be, or the service is free. And the Murray County Visitors Bureau. Plan your visit now at experiencemurray.com.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday, with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half-off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
Are you thinking about a new fence? Maybe you need a pole barn? Then you should give Sands Fence Company a call. That's 931-309-1644. Will Sands has built his business based on the principles of honesty, quality, and integrity. Sands Fence Company has been in business for over 20 years, providing their community with farm, residential, and commercial fencing, as well as pole barns and buildings. Call today for a free estimate. Sands Fence Company, 931-309-1644. That's 931-309-1644.
Experience snoring, trouble sleeping, daytime exhaustion? All of these could be signs of a sleep disorder. Dr. Samini Uman is bringing her sleep practice to Middle Tennessee, offering both clinic and online appointments with proven results. Telehealth appointments with no waiting rooms, home and in-lab sleep studies with local sleep lab partnerships, including Williamson Med Center. Visit oursleepdoc.com or call 615-302-8039. Your path to better sleep starts here.
I'm Chris Stewart, voice of the Alabama Crimson Tide, and you're listening to the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour on 101.7 WKOM.
Points for Bam Adebayo. He will come
That is a lot of damn points, I'm going to tell you right now. I had 83 one year in basketball. In a season.
Right.
No, in a game.
That's what I'm saying. I had 83 in a season.
They just didn't,
that might be my career.
They just didn't document it. There's the
hardwood.
picture of you in the locker room with the paper that says 83 on it.
Just no cameras.
No cameras, no records.
Well,
I believe you.
And your aunt was keeping the books.
The deal to get Max Crosby into Baltimore Ravens, unfortunately, has been nixed by the Baltimore Ravens after Crosby failed his physical. Crosby had knee surgery that his physician even stepped up to the plate and said, "Hey, man, Max is fine. I don't know what you all are so worried about." Of course, Baltimore at that time had also given the Raiders 2 first-round draft picks, I assume, with this coming draft this spring. And so when there was even just a little bit of problem, I think, with that knee, I think the Baltimore Ravens probably had a little buyer's remorse and said, hold on, we've got Trey Hendrickson out there from the Cincinnati Bengals. He's a stud pass rusher, quarterback sacker, just like Max Crosby. And guess what? We can pay him the same amount of money, and we don't have to give up 2 draft picks, 2 first-round draft picks. So what do? They nixed the deal on Max Crosby from the Raiders. He's staying right now out in Las Vegas. And that opens the door for Trey Hendrickson, who's going to be a Baltimore Raven.
And the real loser of all of this is Cincinnati because we talk about the Titans front office all the time and how terrible they are. They are worlds above the Cincinnati Bengals management team because how in the world do you let Trey Hendrickson go to Baltimore after yesterday? We were talking about, or Monday, we were talking about Joe Burrow's now got to deal with Max Crosby, Myles Garrett, TJ Watt 6 times a year between those 3 guys.
Absolutely.
And then, you get a break. He didn't pass his physical. Something crazy happens. He's going back to L.A. or Vegas.
And you still
that that happens,
Let
and
Trey
then you
Hendrickson
let
go.
your best defensive player go on the worst defense in the entire NFL, and you let him go to your division rival.
It's crazy.
Makes no sense.
Hendrickson, defensive end, edge rusher extraordinaire, 4-year deal, $112 million, $60 million guaranteed from the Baltimore Ravens. Trey Hendrickson, now a Baltimore Raven, led the NFL with 17.5 sacks in 2024. And between 2023 and 2024, he had 35 sacks, which led the NFL in those 2 years. That was 4.5 more sacks than the next edge rusher, defensive end, T.J. Watts. So
it fell off a little bit last year, but
good pickup for
still
Baltimore Ravens. Free agency update: Sam Howell, quarterback, is signed a 1-year deal with Dallas. Daniel Jones is staying on a 2-year deal in Indianapolis. Mike Evans is going for a 3-year, $60 million deal to San Francisco. Romeo Doubs is a Lion, 4-year, $70 million deal. Isaiah Pacheco is leaving Kansas City and going to take David Montgomery's place in Detroit in the backfield. DJ Moore's at Buffalo. Patrick Ricard, the big fullback for Baltimore, he is headed to the New York Giants. And could Kyler Murray, quarterback, free agent from the Arizona Cardinals, could he be headed to the Minnesota Vikings? Think about that.
I can see it working out.
What do you mean? They have 9.
I was about to say, obviously, he's not ready.
9?
The new NFL New Year officially begins today at 3 p.m.
Oh.
Starts the new year. All teams must be salary cap compliant by 3 o'clock this afternoon. What you got from the Titans, Big Lou?
Yeah, but I was also going to say Jahmyr Gibbs and Isaiah Pacheco in the same backfield. That's going to be scary, but in Detroit. But yeah, we'll run down Titans pickups so far. Started with Wan'Dale Robinson, wide receiver from New York. John Franklin Myers they picked up from Denver. He's going to have to change his number because he wore 98, and that's not going to fly in Tennessee because we got Big Jeff. Alontae Taylor comes over from New Orleans. Cordell Flott, another giant that we got. Mitchell Trubisky, going to be a good backup. That means Will Levis is most certainly on his way out of Nashville. Josh Williams, a cornerback, pretty much just adds depth. He was a Chief, backup for the Chiefs. Austin Slotman is a center, and that's one that I'm excited for.
That's interior offensive line help that we need, that the Titans need.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't have enough good offensive interior linemen.
Was really excited about Lloyd Cushenberry coming over a couple years ago from Denver. Just didn't work out. So he comes from New York too. That's a veteran guy that's going to give a lot of help to Cam. Daniel Bellinger, who's a tight end, also a giant. Another offensive guard from the Bengals, Cordell Volson. That might be another depth piece too. Jordan Elliott comes over from Kansas City. He was a good depth guy on the defensive line for Kansas City for the past couple of years, so we got him pretty cheap on a 2-year deal. And then Tommy Townsend, one of the best punters in the league, picked up him. Yeah. Punter's an underrated position. I mean,
absolutely.
Think about how much Brett Kern helped us out over the years.
Sure.
And then we just re-signed Joey Sly for another 1-year deal.
I'm not sold on Sly, but anyway, men's college basketball is downtown Nashville. SEC begins their conference tournament today at Bridgestone. They're playing right now. As we're recording, Kentucky and LSU are about a 2-point difference there. Halftime. Mark Pope is, I'm sure, beads of sweat are forming on his forehead as we speak.
You think that good?
The drinks are flowing and the balls are bouncing as players are scoring down on Broadway, downtown at Bridgestone Arena, Nashville, today through Sunday. LSU, Kentucky is the first game out of the gate. Then Mississippi State, Auburn. Later today, Ole Miss, Texas this evening, South Carolina, Oklahoma. If you're wondering when Tennessee plays tomorrow, 2 o'clock, against the winner of Mississippi State, Auburn. And then the winner of that plays Vanderbilt on Friday.
Do you think that – I want your opinion on this. Do you think that Mark Pope no matter what happens throughout the rest of the postseason, is locked in for another year at Kentucky? Or do you think that if they go one and done in the tournament, in the SEC tournament, and then somehow if they do make the NCAA and then they go or they lose the first game there, do you think he could be done?
I don't know what his contract situation looks like. I don't know what the buyout would be to his contract. I would imagine the Kentucky faithful can scrape together enough money to buy him out. But
basketball in Kentucky, sure.
I don't see Mark Pope staying around.
You think he's done?
Yeah, I mean,
after this year, no matter what.
Yeah, I think he's gone.
I think he's done too.
I just think he's gone.
I'm biased. I'm a Kentucky hater.
I just think
we all are in this room. But.
Okay, so Vanderbilt plays on Friday. Alabama also plays on Friday. They will play the winner of the Ole Miss Texas game. That'll play Georgia, and then whoever wins between Georgia, Texas, and Ole Miss, Alabama will play. But the best team in the SEC right now is the Florida Gators. I mean, they're on a collision course.
They go back to back.
Yeah, that they possibly could. The both men and women's March Madness brackets will be filled out on Sunday afternoon, this coming Sunday. The men's Final Four is at Lucas Oil Field Stadium this April, first Monday in April 6th in Indianapolis, Indiana. The women's Final Four is in Phoenix, Arizona at Matchup Arena, I think that is. I think it's called Matchup Arena. I don't know what Matchup is. I don't know unless that's some type of dating site or some hell. I don't know what that is.
I guess that's where the Suns
play.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's where the Suns play. But anyway, that's going to be April 3rd through the 5th. And so the women's final will be played on Sunday night. Men's final championship game is played on Monday night in the Final Four. Round of 64 begins on Thursday, March 19th, week from tomorrow, with the first four will be played. Let me get this right. With the first four, yes, that will be played in Dayton, Ohio, with 8 teams playing for the first four in, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? That'll be on Tuesday, March 17th, and Wednesday, March 18th. And then the tournament begins on Thursday, the 19th. In the World Baseball Classic, there was a shocker last night in Houston, Texas, as Italy beats the USA 8-6. And right up the street here at Spring Hill High School, Mr. Pasquantino, a teacher at Spring Hill High School, has a son that plays in the major leagues that plays for Italy. Is his name Vinny Pasquantino?
I'll double check.
But I believe it's Vinny Pasquantino, and he plays for the Italian team. And they beat Team USA last night, 8-6. They jumped out to 8-0 lead over the USA in the 6th inning.
Wow.
The USA made a furious comeback but could not overcome the 8-run deficit, losing 8-6 with a tying run at the plate in the bottom of the 9th. Italy's reliever Greg Weissert struck out Aaron Judge to seal the victory for the Italians. USA finishes pool play with a 3-1 record. Now they need Italy to beat Mexico tonight to guarantee a spot in the quarterfinals. If Mexico wins, it triggers a nasty 3-way tiebreaker, including, get this, the one-loss records, which sends all the teams into a 3-way tiebreaker with all the same one-loss record. Then you go to runs allowed per defensive out or outs, earned runs allowed per defensive outs, highest batting average. And if all that is equal, then you go to just a random draw, just drawing the name out of the hat.
No.
That's never good.
No.
When something like that happens, you didn't set up your tournament right.
No, you did not.
If that's a possibility.
But I mean, what are the odds that batting average and all that is equal? You know what I mean? All three of those.
I mean, that's why I guess they go to just a random draw after that because that's crazy talk, man. I mean, that's not going to happen. So, all right.
Well, Bam Adebayo.
We're up against our second break. We got Magic 8 Ball right after this. And this is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
This is Coach Tredaris Goff from Columbia Central High School football. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Hey, this is Derek Ransom with 10 Pin Alley, voted #1 family entertainment center in Murray County. We offer 32 bowling lanes, giant arcade, laser tag, bumper cars, and a full cafe and bar menu. We also specialize in group events, kids and adult birthday parties, company parties, sports team parties, and holiday parties. We're located at 322 East James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia. Call us today at 931-381-BOWL or visit us at 10pin.com. 10 Pin Alley, it's where the good times roll.
In today's uncertain world, you can never be too careful about your family's financial future. That's why the Parker Group, a part of Baird's Private Wealth Management, is offering a free second opinion on your financial plans. Let us review your current plan, and we will identify any gaps and offer suggestions to improve it. Please call the Parker Group at 931-548-3737. That's 931-548-3737. Robert W. Baird and Company Incorporated does not offer tax or legal advice.
This is Mark Curry at the Trailer Store. We are a local, family-owned business. Every day, I work with my wife, Susie, my mother, Becky, and my son, Justin. We offer a full line of lawnmower trailers, utility trailers, stock trailers, and a full line of trailer parts. We also offer service. Come see us at 1021 New Lewisburg Highway. Call us at 931-381-2795. That's 931-381-2795.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Hi, I'm Kelly Dobson, owner of Caring Hearts Home Healthcare here in Columbia. For over 20 years, we've proudly served our community, locally owned and operated, providing trusted care you can count on. We support seniors, individuals with disabilities, and even short-term care after surgery. From personal care to homemaking and companionship, our team is here to help you or your loved one live safely and comfortably at home. Call Caring Hearts today at 931-381-5470 or stop by in person, 1121 Trotwood Avenue here in Columbia.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wallcover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wallcovering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
This is Coach Devin Simler from Columbia Central Baseball. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
I'm Thomas Burns with Workout Anytime 24/7 Columbia and Franklin. Are you ready to train with confidence? Well, Ramp delivers 100% custom-built workouts with our certified personal trainers and has custom nutrition plans built for your goals. No matter your experience level, let's break through those plateaus. Let's see those results. Let's start today at workoutanytime.com/Columbia or call 931-325-9823. Don't forget, Workout Anytime 24/7 wants to ramp you up.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better.
We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Loves in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
Harmon Scrap Metal invites you to our annual Columbia Easter egg hunt. Join us Saturday, April 4th from 2 to 4 p.m. at Woodland Park Rotary Shelter in Columbia. With over 10,000 eggs, bounce houses, food trucks, and fun for kids of all ages. It's an event the whole family will love. So grab your baskets and hop on over for an afternoon of Easter fun. We'll see you there.
I'm Chris Stewart, voice of the Alabama Crimson Tide, and you're listening to the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour on 101.7 WKOM.
And welcome back in. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake. Thank you for joining us. We're in the WKOM studios this afternoon. If you ever have a comment, opinion, suggestion, just want to give us a shout, dial us up at 931-388-3636. Hit number 5 and leave us a comment on the comment line. And the front office will get it back here to the cellar where we do our thing here at the Front Porch Sports Radio.
Or you can go direct to the source and find our live stream on Facebook and just leave a comment there.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We love those.
All right, what we got going on this week, L Train, what's happening?
Yeah, so specifically on the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour, folks will have a chance to tune in for the rest of the week. We're going to be handing out some awards for the end-of-season basketball. So we got 3 categories. We'll have the 3-point king and queen that will be announced on tomorrow. Then Friday we'll do the defensive player of the year. And then next Monday we'll announce the most valuable player for the basketball season. So we've got candidates for every category. They were sent in by their coaches with stats, and we voted on them. For clarity, this is not a public vote, not like the player of the week polls. And this is only basketball. This is only basketball, not any other sport. For clarity, but just to run down the candidates for the 3-point king and queen that are going to be announced tomorrow on this radio. From Battle Creek on the boys' side, Landon Lester. From Columbia, Tayshawn Moore. From Santa Fe, T.C. Brady. From Hampshire, Eli Stevens. Those are 3-point king candidates. And then the queen candidates are Kaylin Martin from Battle Creek, Clarissa McFarland from Mount Pleasant, Kendall Massey from Santa Fe, Sydney Gillum from Hampshire, and Izzy Hargrove from Culleoka. So stay tuned. We'll announce the winner tomorrow. 4 p.m. is when this show airs. So we'll find out who wins, and then we'll be announcing stuff and winners on Friday. And most valuable player coming Monday next week.
I think Drake Colley still got to vote, right?
Yeah, Drake. You got to pay. You
voted.
got to cast your vote.
Okay.
You got to cast your vote. But yeah, folks,
we'll figure it out.
That's what we're doing, folks.
All right, we'll have the awards ready to go Friday.
That's true. Tomorrow is 3-point king and queen, then Friday is defensive player of the year.
Okay.
Yep.
Did we get plaques made up or trophies or anything?
I'm not sure. That might be above my pay grade to answer that question.
Oh, okay.
You might get a Facebook graphic. That's where we're at.
Okay. Hey, I'd love a Facebook graphic.
I would too. It'd be cool.
Facts.
Okay. Tonight, if you're into the World Baseball Classic, if you're watching a little bit of SEC basketball right now, as we're recording, Kentucky's up by 7, 81-74 over LSU with about 2.5 minutes to go. So probably a little tighter than Kentucky fans would like at this point.
Very.
Against a 3-15 Southeastern Conference record LSU team.
Bottom of the barrel.
Kentucky is 10-8 in the SEC, 19-12 overall. And I don't know. College basketball, college football, it's a different world out there, man.
It is. It's a different animal.
It's all about It's all about evaluating talent and how much money you can afford to spend to get that talent to your program, whether
Definitely.
it's football, basketball, baseball, whatever it is. Some schools don't have the financial stability or streams to get that money in and get it to the players.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
like a lot of big universities do.
It's changed. It's changed everything. I mean, look at Texas Tech. They wouldn't have been in contention for anything
until
10 years
an
ago.
oil billionaire that graduated from there, went in there and spent $30 million on the football team this past
And now
year.
they've got a softball player that's making $1 million a year.
Which is
It's just
crazy.
insane, dude.
She
So that's
is
the
really
pitcher,
good, though.
right?
Yeah.
Elijah Kennedy.
She's a stud, but
And I would probably say Miss Pickens up at Tennessee is probably not.
worth
She's probably making pretty close to that. I mean,
I don't know the numbers, but I would also assume.
Check the NIL, folks.
Yeah.
I mean,
They are public.
Yeah.
The NIL valuations.
now whether our elected officials can do anything that makes common sense, they normally don't do much that makes common sense in Washington. But if they can put somebody with some common sense and knows something about college athletics and how they operate, they can get a team together and figure out some guidelines to make some rules and regulations on how these players are paid, how much they can get paid. Then maybe we can figure this thing out.
Yeah.
But if it's, I feel as though if it stays on the track of where it's going right now, I think we're headed off a cliff. At some point. I think it's headed straight off a cliff.
And at this point, is that maybe a bad thing to happen with how crazy it is? Because if it does go off a cliff, then you got to kind of restart.
Right.
So
Well,
maybe that's the opportunity for you to go in for people with power to go in and rebuild it the right way.
Yeah. If you don't go off a cliff and it just smashes into millions of little bitty pieces at the bottom of the canyon.
Also a possibility.
then
Yeah.
it's pretty damn hard to put it all back together again.
very pessimistic.
Kind of
take there.
kind of Humpty Dumpty. You know what I mean?
That's very pessimistic.
Drake.
I'm just saying.
That is a possibility.
I mean, I'm
but
just saying.
As a fan of college athletics,
I
you
mean, I
would
love
wanna-
college athletics. I want college athletics. I think it's the
messed
greatest
up.
thing.
Everybody knows it's messed up.
But it's not on a sustainable path right now.
Not even close.
Because eventually what you're going to have in college athletics is you're going to have the haves and the have-nots.
Sure.
And there's going to be this wide chasm that splits the two. And you're going to have one tier, the upper tier, and they're going to be very competitive. And then you're going to have everybody else. But that upper tier is only going to be about 1/4, maybe 1/3 of the teams in all Division I.
There's 134 teams.
Okay, so
in
I'm saying
NCAA Division I. Not all those teams can
maintain and compete.
They can't. Not even close. And you're going to end up with a North Division and a South Division, and it's going to look like the NFL.
And
Clayton Harris says it all the time when he's on there.
All right. Well, for those of you headed up the SEC tournament, be safe, have fun. If you're out partaking of something that might impair your judgment, call an Uber, call a Lyft, call a friend, get a ride home.
Storyblocks Audio.
Leave them Broadway girls alone, bro.
Yeah. Magic 8 Ball picks. That's what this music. This odd.
Is this first day?
Yeah, this is the first time we use this music.
Yeah.
It's kind of,
Magic 8.
Storyblocks Audio.
Yeah.
Got those taps in there too.
Yeah.
Nice
like
promo.
Magic.
Lord of the Rings kind of.
Magic 8 Ball says take West Virginia plus 4.5 against BYU and AJ DeBonsa coming off a huge 40-point game.
Soft voice.
Storyblocks
Go
Audio.
under in the Georgetown DePaul game, 132.5. Under in the Indiana Northwest game, 142.5. And the Magic 8 Ball also says if you want to play some futures and get paid well for it, look at Nebraska winning the Big Ten
Storyblocks
tournament.
Audio.
They're at 10-1 right now. Miami of Ohio at 2.5-1 to win the MAC tournament. And George Mason, 35-1 to win the A10.
I like that.
This has been the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake
Audio.
for Big Lou, L Train, P Money. Thank you for joining us, and we will talk to you tomorrow.